season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. And they're pushing it up. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Triple from the wing.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. Over Mathurin. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam pulls it in. Outside Turner. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. Into the lane. Here's Nembhard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to Mathurin. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. Siakam, a screen on Monk. Floats it up there for Siakam. Jumps up, and the jam by Levine.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
Levine's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Al Levine following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Right side Levine. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Down low. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Turner finds Siakam. Pulls up on the wing. Monk grabs the board.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Turner. Halliburton on the wing. DeRozan defending. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Siakam against Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Indiana again missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
And while we've got a moment, let's, folks, the coach's challenge has been...
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Levine. Buries it down low. Levine's got 8 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Turner with a screen on Levine. On the wing, Mathurin. Back to Nemhard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Kings have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Indiana trailing here. And here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Now Valanciunas against Turner. For 3, Siakam hits it from three-point range.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Indiana out in front, up 2. Line. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nemhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And the shot is good.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap with young stars and positional fits for each side.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Levine. Here's Nemhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nemhard's got 8 points. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nemhard. That's his first foul. And here are the Kings now. Outside Levine. It's Monk at the elbow. Wide open look here for Murray. Connects from three-point range.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Mathurin with a screen for Siakam. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Turner with a screen on Levine. With the drive, Nemhard's shot is good. Nemhard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Siakam outside. Spins. No good off the spin. And here's Levine who brings it up for Sacramento. Here he goes. And the jam by Levine.
When Levine plays with energy, there's very little a defense can do to contain him.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Here's Nemhard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. I mean, he's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Here's Halliburton. And a wide open look for Siakam. Hands it from downtown. Siakam's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
Pass to Monk. Turner with the steal. 1:05 left in the first half. Siakam's shot is off.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Such a big-time athlete. LaVine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Mathurin for 3, and the Pacers another 3. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
To the paint, here's Valanciunas. Monk outside. On the wing, Murray. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And Murray makes that catch-and-shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Monk. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And that one, good. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's all tied in Sacramento. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come taking a peek now. And that'll do it for
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Carter. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Ellis, and it's LaRavia in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. The kick out to Bryant. Pass to Shepard. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Here's McConnell. A three-pointer off the mark. Kings shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Out to Carter. Stolen by McConnell.
Kings foul. Carter. First personal foul. First team foul.
Shepard with the ball. Ellis on him. And there it is for him. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Carter. There's Sabonis. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
That in-between game, that mid-range jumper is sweet by Sabonis.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Ellis with it. Picked up by Shepard. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis.
Team foul. Ellis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Carter against McConnell. Outside Bryant. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Toppin against Lyles. Just 5 on the clock. Toppin can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to LaRavia. To Lyles. Lyles a screen on McConnell. Poked away. It's Bryant, high post.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Ellis. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to LaRavia. And here is Lyles. Here's the screen. Sacramento again missing. Indiana leading. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Shepard, the pass to Toppin. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded closely. And Nesmith with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Ellis surveying the D. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Lyles with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Here's LaRavia. Offline from the top of the key.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
It's all time. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Indiana, Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And there's Bryant, it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Shepard in at the shooting guard. The shot by Monk is no good. Pacer shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. Here's McConnell, misses the 3. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Sacramento. Toppin pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Levine, it's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Kings.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
First free throw is good. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
Murray against Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
On the wing, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
You can see the two-time dunk contest champion skills on display. Mr. Levine, we see you.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. The quick look, no good that time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now, here is Halliburton. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Valanciunas with the ball. Back to Levine. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to Nembhard. Now Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Murray. Mathurin attacking. Lays it up off the glass. Mathurin's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. Murray kicks to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
The drive by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
As Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big time basket.
There's a screen by Murray. Outside DeRozan. Monk outside. Murray is screen on Halliburton. To the middle. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And now a 3-point Pacer lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Levine finds Murray. On the wing, Levine. Nemhard covering. And here's Levine. And there's the drive.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Here's Siakam. It's in!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance. This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Timeout, Sacramento. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Now here's Levine. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride.
season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot.
And what a dunk by Levine, looking to punish the defense.
Suggs against Monk from outside the arc. And it's Suggs with the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Levine. Outside Murray. It's Monk on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Levine. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Levine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it yet?
DeRozan for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
Suggs surveys the D. And another 3 for Orlando.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Outside Levine. Pass to Murray. Up top Monk. Over Suggs. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Suggs. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
Outside Levine. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. He takes it in. Back to Monk. Murray, a screen on Suggs. Monk finds Murray. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Well, Brent, in his short career, Keegan Murray has shown flashes of stardom.
Yeah, and I think B.A. coming in, the idea was that Keegan Murray is going to be a complimentary wing shooter, and he's shown that he can do just that. He's taking strides as a defender, but his ability to shoot the ball and have confidence this early in his career, that's impressive.
And that's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Carter, a screen on Murray. Banchero. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Tries the spin move. Here's Suggs. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Levine, good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Sabonis looking over the floor. From downtown. Rebound by the Magic.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Yes, it's good. Carter's got 6.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Monk passes to DeRozan. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And he's going for the lob. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis putting his size to use there. Great timing.
Suggs with it. 10 points for him. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep three-point range. He can't get it to go. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, leading by 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Monk against Suggs. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Picked by Murray. Here's LaVine for 3. The vertical of Murray on full display.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Suggs against Monk. Suggs, no good. Kings trail by 7. Outside LaVine. To the inside. Clock at 6. DeRozan outside. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's LaVine. A second to shoot. Oh, LaVine converts in close.
Proving once again, LaVine is not all dunks and threes.
Orlando leading by 5. Suggs outside. And another basket for Orlando. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Connects from downtown.
Sweet-looking Jay. When Monk's shooting it with confidence, he's a real weapon.
Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. Carter, a screen on Monk. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Suggs. 12 points for him. The kick out to Banchero. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 4-point game. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. LaVine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and this is LaVine's role. I mean, he's out there to score as often as possible.
It's Banchero with the drive.
Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The 3 from DeRozan. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 4. Inside, here's Suggs. No good with a layup. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. LaVine passes to Monk. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. Monk's got 6.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And Carroll with a screen on Monk. Outside Carter. And Carroll surveys. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Here's Banchero. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Levine. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. LaRavia comes in for DeRozan. Ellis is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in for Monk. Count the basket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Banchero outside. Banchero brushes off the contact and sinks the shot.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pulls it from the top of the key. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Suggs, no good. Here's Ellis. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break.
Checking out the Kings, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Magic.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Kings trail by 6. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. They've got Wagner, Cole Anthony out there with Jonathan Isaac, and it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Anthony. Fires from the wing. Ellis, good. Magic leading by 4. Here's Black. The shot's good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Ellis. Down low. Isaac with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Back to Anthony. Isaac outside. Anthony outside. To the wing on the left. Black, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Ellis. Pulls up. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Orlando leading. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Shots good by Black.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Ellis. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Ellis has got 9 points.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Black. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Magic lead by 5.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Carter. Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Anthony. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Lyles missing.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Black. Valanciunas covering. Kicks it out to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Isaac.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. There's the 3. And it's Lyles missing. Orlando leading by 7. Black passes to Wagner. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
1:41 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The Magic have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the dunk by Isaac.
Excellent mid-air feed to Isaac, who lifts off right on cue for the alley-oop slam.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Wagner with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Isaac. And the 3 off target. Kings trail by 11. Arabia passes to Ellis. Outside Carter. Lyles a screen to get back on track. And another miss by Sacramento. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there.
Substituting on the court.
Outside Levine. Pass to Sabonis. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Sabonis has got 8.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Black. Monk covers.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. That free throw good from Levine.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
A line change here for Orlando. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Levine. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your team.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. 7 seconds left to play in the third. The kick out to Banchero. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando. They have a nice 9-point. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Orlando with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 11. LaVine surveys the D.
They're trying to chip away at that lead, but their decreased output from the perimeter this half is making it difficult. And out the
perfect execution from Banchero.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
And so Sabonis will bring it up for Sacramento. Caldwell-Pope against LaVine. Murray, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Here's LaVine for 3. Kicks it to DeRozan. There's the triple. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. To the left side wing. Spins. And Caro uses his size down there.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Monk for 3. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Banchero. And the Magic pushing it up now. Suggs outside. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And the Magic lead by 18.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Caldwell-Pope with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Caldwell-Pope with a drive.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
LaVine against Caldwell-Pope. Outside LaVine. Pass to Monk. Can they get it? Orlando with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Outside Carter. Pass to Banchero. Tries the spin move. Back to Carter. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now here's LaVine. Driving in. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Magic.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paolo Banchero.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star, it can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Caldwell Pope against Levine. From deep three-point land. And that doesn't go either for Levine. Here's Orlando. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he drains the quick shot.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Murray, a screen on Caldwell Pope. It's stolen. Out on his own on the break. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Carter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Levine with a steal. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
big is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point. Shot clock at 5. Siakam inside the three-point line. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. We say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And it's Banchero missing. Now the Pacers with it. Here's Mathurin. Got a hand on it.
Caldwell Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
And Banchero, here we go.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Halliburton on the wing. And the 3 off target. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope, KCP.
Now, here's Halliburton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Down low, stolen by Carter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and he's good on the 3 ball. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And the Pacers with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Siakam. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam, Clark, has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
There's Siakam. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Mathurin for 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Outside for Halliburton. Drives to the hoop. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
There's Siakam. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Pulls it from the elbow. Siakam's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Banchero. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 9. Siakam throws it down.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Halliburton on the wing. Tries the spin move. Left side Turner. Plenty of space. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Halliburton for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Carter kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero, a screen for Suggs. From past the arc. Carter outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. There's the 3. They get it again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When you score the ball like Carter Jr. does, defenses are going to be all over you.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%. Right around the middle of the road.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
It's stolen by Carter. And now Orlando on the break. Banchero against Siakam. Wagner outside. Drills the three-pointer. Wagner's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
At 6'10", you love the versatility that Franz Wagner provides. I mean, this guy's very effective in the 2-man game.
Now, here is Halliburton. And stolen by Wagner. And even 3-on-3 break. There's the lob to Banchero. Suggs kicks to Carter. Puts the move on. And then Carter with the jam.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Now here is Carter. Banchero looking around. He had a nice open look right there. Banchero's got 6 points.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, "It's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Shoots, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Pacers trail by 13. Outside for Halliburton. Driving to the basket. Nemhard with it. Picked up by Banchero. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. Pass to Carter. Back to Banchero. Carter down low. Turner covering. And it's Carter missing. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 13-point game. And a wide open look for Siakam. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Suggs. 29 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Wagner. Puts up a 3. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Suggs against Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Over Banchero. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
And now let's take a glimpse. Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Toppin. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Bryant in at center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Shepard, the pass to McConnell. In the corner, it's Neesmith. McConnell with it. Working on Black. Count it.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Magic leading by 16. Here's Black. Isaac outside. Toppin pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
McConnell scanning the floor, and Toppin throws it down.
Toppin's so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's De Silva. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 14. McConnell in the corner. Out to the right wing. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Tries from 16. Again, Indiana.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Queen. It's blocked.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And the wide open shot from McConnell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Magic leading by 12. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Neesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin? Nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Neesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the dunk by Bryant.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's De Silva. Neesmith covering.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
Toppin against Isaac. Now, here's Toppin. He's tightly guarded. Pass to McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Wagner. It's stolen by Bryant. And Bryant throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
McConnell had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Green the pass to Isaac. Here's Queen. Still without a basket. Here's Black. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Magic lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Wasted no time on that one. Black's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor. Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Isaac passes to Black. Isaac a screen on McConnell. Back to Isaac. Here's De Silva. Neesmith covering. Just 4 to shoot. Takes it inside. That one goes. Count it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Magic lead by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, heading the middle.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
And McConnell gets it to go.
Well, the game plan offensively coming out of the half, I like it. I mean, they've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers trail by 13. Pass to Mathurin. Latrey. The rebound by Cole. Caldwell Pope. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Banchero outside. And stolen by Siakam. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Drills it from outside.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Siakam with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Banchero against Siakam. To the inside. Here's Mathurin, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 7 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Caldwell Pope on the wing, defended by Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Suggs, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. There's the lob to Banchero. The shot off that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
They grab their own miss. Outside Mathurin. Back to Turner. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Another shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Orlando leading by 13. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Now Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Kicks it out to Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Suggs.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside, it's tipped. Siakam's shot is off. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They led by as many as 18 points. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.
love about opening day? What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Here's Nembhard. Cashes in the corner 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's LaVine. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And here's Turner from the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
So it's the Pacers now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Switch. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Halliburton. 4-3. The rebound by Murray. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, we'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. LaVine surveys the D. Pass to Monk. 3-pointer. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
Matherin. Now here's Turner. Here's the 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Now here's LaVine. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Murray. Out to Sabonis. Outside Murray. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Pacers leading by 3. And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, BA. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will J you to death.
DeRozan for 3. They get the rebound. On the wing, Murray. Picked by Sabonis. Second chance shot. Good.
Running the play like clockwork, LaVine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Nembhard's got 5 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's DeRozan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
Halliburton goes. Siakam outside. And then Siakam with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Outside LaVine. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Matherin. Pass to Halliburton. Releases. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside LaVine. And Levine, throw it down.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Now here's Nembhard. He's got 5. And that's going to be a travel.
Sacramento ball.
Kings trail by 5. And here's Monk. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Orlando. And he lobs it up. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Nembhard. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. He has 7. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's Siakam. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
One of the best dunkers of this era, Levine, loves to put on a show.
Kicks it out to Siakam.
Walking back, Keegan Murray. First personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Monk. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Turner with the dunk.
With good range of motion, Turner flashes the ability to be an effective alley-oop option.
To the middle. Up top, DeRozan. Wow!
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Indiana leading by 7. Halliburton outside. Turner passes to Halliburton. Kyrie's playing big in the painted area.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Kings have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Kept alive. Siakam against Murray. 6 to shoot. Turner, a screen on Murray. Here's Siakam. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Kicks it to DeRozan. It's Monk on the wing. Mathurin against DeRozan. Back to Monk. Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Nembhard. He's covered by Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Zach LaVine.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here he goes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nemhart's got 4 points this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
DeRozan a screen. Murray for three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Puts up a three. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Pacers 4th.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Murray from outside. Bottom. Free ball from Keegan.
Showing the range, Murray is very consistent from out there.
Halliburton outside. On the wing, Mathurin. Counted from distance. And the Pacers lead by 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Moving it up. Turner finds Siakam. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Toppin passes to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Levine. Last game for him, he picked up 10.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Toppin inside. Defended by Murray. Toppin passes to Nesmith. Toppin, a screen on DeRozan. There's Nesmith with the three. Here's Toppin. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Pacers up by 11. All right, okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And since we have a... Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Carter in at the point. Timeout call, Sacramento. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 13. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip. Here's LaRavia. Up and in on the layup.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Here's Nesmith. Pass to McConnell. On the wing, Bryant. McConnell against Carter. Indiana needs to get a shot off. There's Neesmith with a three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Ellis. Yet to see a basket. Shoots over Shepard. Again, the Kings score. 90 seconds into the second half now. Valanciunas against Bryant. There's Neesmith with a three. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And stolen by McConnell. Neesmith on the wing. The shot, no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the paint. Valanciunas passes to Ellis. The shot that time not on target.
Normally he drains that.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Shepard. Drives to the hoop. Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Carter against McConnell. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Ellis. Clock at 6. Lyles a screen. And another miss by Sacramento. Indiana leading by 11. Toppin passes to Bryant. Here's Shepard. Valanciunas covering. Toppin outside. Pass to Shepard. Shoots over Valanciunas. And it's Shepard missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Ellis. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ellis has got 5 points in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic. This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Offensive board. Puts up a deep three. Pacers with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Uncovered. Kept alive by Indiana. Pass to Shepard. Count it. And the Pacers lead by 10. Carter with it. Still without a bucket. Picked it out of midair. Bryant with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. And McConnell the bucket on the assist by Bryant.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Ellis. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Indiana leading by 10. Now here's Halliburton. Over Sabonis. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. Halliburton's got 8 points.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Monk for 3.
How you finish a quarter.
Wow.
You play to the buzzer. You never know what's going to...
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Indiana ahead, up 9. Don't go.
Best thing we got is just keep the ball moving.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Murray. Indiana with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Nembhard outside to the middle. Pass to Turner. Here's Siakam, defended by Murray. 5 on the clock. Siakam in the post. He's against Murray. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Turner, a screen on Monk. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Halliburton, really a playmaker with the ball in his hands.
Up top, Levine. He's guarded by Nembhard. And the dunk by Levine.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Oh, deflected and stolen by Murray. Left side, Levine. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 10-point game. The shake. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Mathurin missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for UVA, but Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect, so I doubt that that trend changes for them anytime soon. Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter, it feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Halliburton finds Turner, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Monk for 3. They get it again. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. DeRozan finds some space. Cans it with nobody near him.
DeMar DeRozan's jumper is off the edge. It's money. It's cash. He's a terrific offensive player.
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Nembhard. He's covered by Levine. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
They kick it out to Murray. DeRozan, a screen on Siakam. Back to DeRozan. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Indiana leading by 12. Pass to Halliburton. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
Outside Monk. Top of the key. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pacers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Down low. Here's Turner. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam outside. Mathurin, a screen on Levine. And here's Siakam for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Pacers lead by 21.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd. Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Well, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For
opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now Sacramento starting 5. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Magic on defense. For 3, Levine.
That's a good contest from Caldwell Pope. He is a very good wing defender.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Levine. Six to shoot. Carter pulls it in.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Powered down with both hands.
And Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
Levine against Caldwell Pope. Levine looking around. Over Caldwell Pope. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Levine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does.
Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. The Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Levine against Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Here is Carter. Back to Suggs. And here's Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Carter. Puts up a 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Kings trail by 3. Now Levine. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Wagner on the wing. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach Levine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making Levine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now Caldwell Pope, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Spins. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Carter. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success, Stan, for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience. Well, look, this is a guy who uses his physicality to get to the stripe. Carter Jr.'s a big kid.
Murray for 3. Right side, Levine. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
What quickness from Caldwell Pope in transition. He snatches the ball and just takes off.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Well, one thing with Levine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
Monk against Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Levine launches it from deep. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 7. And the second. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
Levine inside the three-point line. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Banchero kicks to Carter. Banchero a screen on Sabonis. Carter. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Yeah, look, when your best players can't stay on the floor, that's a problem. It puts your team in a really difficult position to win.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Carter left side. Lock at 6. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Magic lead by 8. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Pass to Suggs. Now Banchero. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Levine.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Kicks it out to Banchero. A three-pointer, no good. Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Outside, Sabonis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first half of the game. Pass to DeRozan. Outside for Murray. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now just a 5-point Magic lead.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Suggs looking around. Kicks it out to Banchero. Levine against Caldwell Pope. Outside, Levine. Screen by Sabonis. His three-pointers off the mark. Magic leading by 5. And Wagner has it in the corner. And the Magic can hold on to the ball. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Magic in second.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
The shot by Monk is no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wagner outside. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Banked in off the glass. Wagner's got his second bucket.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Outside DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Sharp assist by Suggs, capable of running your attack.
Sabonis, the pass to Monk, and stolen by Wagner. Fast break, here come the Magic. Here's Suggs. No good from outside. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Magic. They lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Come one, come all. The 2K.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight. Bit of a tough start for the Sacramento Kings. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
On the court for Sacramento, the post pair forward will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Black, defended by Carter. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Ellis surveying the D. Over Anthony. And the Kings tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Here's Black. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. we are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups, and we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Carter with it, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Pick off in midair. With the drive. Offensive rebound. Out to Anthony. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Carter. And here is Ellis. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Black kicks to Wagner. And he makes that one. And the Magic lead by 6.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the blocks.
Ellis against Isaac. Here's Ellis. Pass to LaRavia. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. They host the Clippers after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. A nice shot by Black.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
For 3, Ellis sinks the triple. Ellis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Black the pass to Isaac, and the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Ellis left side. Valanciunas with a screen on Anthony. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Can't nail the jumper.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
To the left side wing. Pass to De Silva. There's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
From deep, Ellis. De Silva with the rebound. Magic leading by 10. Here's Black. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Black's got 8 points.
Smart pass by Anthony. He has that good sense for when he should look to dish.
Here's Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Sacramento again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Suggs against Monk. Out to Carter. Back to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Sabonis with the steal. Murray the pass to Levine. Shoots the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Zach LaVine. Clock at 6. DeRozan against Wagner.
Defensively, DeRozan has the size and instincts to guard multiple positions.
LaVine against Caldwell Pope. Orlando grabs the miss. Pass to Banchero. Here he goes. And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Now here's Levine. Looking to get back on track here. And Levine throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Carter on the wing. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2.
Well, that's what LaVine has to do to be effective at the defensive end. Stay active and engaged.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now Levine. Oh, he got it!
Can you believe that?
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And that one's good. Dan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I think a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter of this one, and the layup is good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Magic.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jalen Suggs.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
There's Wagner with the three. Rebound by Murray. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
DeRozan.
Back to Levine. Murray, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot three at the line.
And that's just an outstanding job by Levine to take advantage of the situation and force the defender to overcommit.
And he's good on the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
To the inside. Here's Carter. Rebound by the Kings. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Pascal Siakam.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at small forward. And for the Magic, on the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner passes to Siakam. Wagner with a steal. Mathurin against Caldwell Pope. Banchero with a screen on Mathurin. Caldwell Pope for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Now here's Turner. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the basket is good.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Nembhard outside. Out left to the wing. Turner for 3. That one doesn't drop. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Halliburton outside. Siakam against Banchero. And there's the lob. The 3 from Suggs. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
The defense is so focused on taking away a Jalen Suggs drive and finish at the cup. This is what it opens up right here. Make those jumpers when conceded, Jalen.
Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Spins. Caldwell Pope for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Nembhard outside. And stolen by Suggs. And here again, the Magic on the move in transition. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Gonna take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
Suggs, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Banchero against Siakam. The ball's knocked loose. Wagner on the wing. For 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Mathurin. Yep, count it. Mathurin's got his second basket of the night.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Lets it fly. And another miss by Orlando.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Here's Halliburton. His last outing, he had 18 points. On the wing, Mathurin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Matherin's got his third basket on the night right there. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here we go, one-on-one. Nembhard, right side. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's the end of the first with a tie. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Carter. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Banchero no good. And so it's Indiana with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Matherin, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Siakam in the post. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. The offensive rebound. Here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Banchero. And for the Magic, they're shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Caldwell Pope. That one drops for him. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Turner, a screen on Suggs. Oh, there's the alley!
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Inside, here's Banchero. Banchero uses his size down there.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Matherin against Wagner. Over to the wing. Here's Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Turner. Outside Matherin. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Magic with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 7. Outside Matherin. Pass to Turner. And here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Now here's Matherin. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. On the take. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, this is Matherin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
The 3 from Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
I just love the ball movement.
Carter against Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Matherin with the ball. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Halliburton misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From behind the arc. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Carter. And now an 11-point Magic lead. Here's Turner, and he converts the layup. Turner's got his second basket.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Banchero with a screen on Turner. Here's Carter. Pass to Banchero. From the top of the key, pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Banchero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Halliburton for three. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Halliburton right side. Here's Nembhard. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Paolo Banchero getting it. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Indiana Pacers. Thanks for joining us. Time to head.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
On the court for the Pacers, we've got Thomas Bryant. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. And it's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Toppin in at the 4. Here's Black. He's marked by McConnell. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Black. Here's De Silva. Isaac with it. Anthony right side. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell outside. And stolen by Anthony. Here's De Silva. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Oh, denied. To the inside. Here's Wagner. The rebound by Shepard.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Toppin outside. Pass to Shepard. 5 to shoot. McConnell outside. Over Wagner. And he's off from 17. Magic leading by 11. Anthony finds Wagner. Back to Anthony. Up top, Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Oh, boy, the reach, the length, the hops, the athleticism, Jonathan Isaac. Nicely done.
Kicks it out to Bryant. The 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pacers trail by 13. McConnell from outside. De Silva with the rebound. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Anthony. The Pacers again can't hit. Magic leading by 15. Knocked away. Stolen by Bryant. Toppin outside. McConnell outside. And he lobs it up top. It's intercepted. Here's De Silva. The three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 15. McConnell right side. And he drops it in from the low post. McConnell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Wagner against Toppin. The Pacers pull it in. 1:10 left in the third. To the paint. Tipped away. It's stolen by Isaac. In transition, the Magic on the run. Pass to De Silva. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Shepard, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game now. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Wagner against Toppin. Here's De Silva. And that one drops for him. De Silva's got 6. 34 seconds left in the third. Out to the right wing. Here's Toppin. Outside Neesmith. Pass to McConnell. Back to Neesmith. It's his first trip to the line. Throw good. Bryant. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Black passes to Wagner. Pass to Isaac. Over Bryant. Here's De Silva. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. De Silva's got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's the Orlando Magic with an impressive 16-point lead heading in. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mo Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Nembhard. Pure from three-point range.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Wagner. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Wagner's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Siakam looking it over. Tries the spin move. Siakam draws the double. Three-pointer. Another three for Indiana. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
6 to shoot. Wagner got it. And the Magic lead by 17.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Halliburton right side. Left side Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. Stolen by Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
A line change here for Orlando. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's Orlando with another.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Siakam with it. Now Carter defending. Pass to Bryant. Now here's Mathurin. On the wing, Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Halliburton, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Banchero outside. No good from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Banchero against Siakam. Bryant outside. Oh, nice D from Carter. Magic leading by 15. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 17.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Halliburton, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Pass to Wagner.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Magic.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Suggs.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
No good from the wing. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 18. Halliburton for 3. Drops in the 3. Suggs with it. Pass to Banchero. Suggs outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 on the clock. It's tipped, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Halliburton up top. He's covered by Suggs.
Pascal Siakam.
Shoots over Halliburton. It counts. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.